While President Trump is trying to break bread over in the UK, is inflation costing us too much of it? Well, let's welcome back Matt Cheslock. We missed you, Matt.
Well, I'm glad to be back and on such a holiday week for you. It's your birthday, so happy birthday.
Oh my God, many thanks, many thanks. Had word get out about that. All right, well, CPI, fastest rate in 6 years. Does this really make a difference, Matt?
You know what? I really don't know. I don't think the market's reacting on that at all. I think we're so headline driven right now on what's going on in China with the trade tariffs that this is going to have little impact, at least in the short term. Right now, we're just hyper focused on what we're seeing out of China. Unfortunately, that's affecting the markets. Now we're going to get into earnings season. So I think we're going to go after this. We're going to start taking a look at the CPI and inflationary data, and we're going to start focusing, are we going to get that fourth rate hike in December? So we have time to really, micromanage this data.
Well, we're going to see how much bread companies are making. Now, I'm going to be toast if I don't talk about the banks tomorrow, right? So, come on, Matt. I couldn't stop. And I have some more for you. So are the banks still the leader of the pack when it comes to earnings?
Absolutely. That should give us a pretty good indication. You start talking about whether it's trading, you start talking about fixed income, or you talk about loan growth. So that gives you a pretty good picture of what the overall economy is looking like, what the average investors are looking at as far as Main Street. Are we starting to see them cut back? Are we starting to see them become a little more aggressive? So we should get a pretty good indication. We need a new leadership group. The banks may be that. They've been lagging for so long. We haven't seen, the 10-year yield. We expected that to break out above 3 and the banks to follow. That hasn't happened. So the banks need a catalyst, and earnings could be it for them.
Sure. Now, ISM business activity has picked up, yet analysts have pared back their expectations. So what's the real narrative for earnings season?
I think the real narrative is not going to be what you did in the second quarter. While that's going to be a fun conference call to have, if you have 20% year-over-year growth, I think we're going to be focused more on the third and fourth quarter, what we're starting to see from midterm elections, what businesses could expect, what are we going to expect out of China going forward, what kind of concessions are we going to get out of some of the European countries, are we going to be able to manage the supply chains into the U.S. So there's a lot to look at. You look at small cap business, small caps were the leader in the second quarter. They've suffered a little bit now because we're starting to say the supply chain could break down if this trade war gets really bad. So that's what I think investors should look at, is what's their forward-looking forecast.
Well, Matt, I'm going to call you Buddha because you on a roll. Thank you so much. We missed you, Matt. Welcome back and hope to see you next Thursday.
Absolutely. I'll definitely be here.
Okay, awesome.